Like to welcome those of you just tuning in. You're just in time. We're here in the first inning with no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
A ball and a strike now. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. And they get the force for the second out. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So a little surprising that they try to get the man at third there, but they are able to get the force out nonetheless. Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Devers over at second. On at first with 2 down. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on no hits. No. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Next to hit is Marcus Simeon. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
2 balls and a strike now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to the left side. Devers gloves it, and there's 1 down now. with that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got his...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Batting fourth, the shortstop. Whoa.
Into the box now, Bichette, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Santana gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We are still scoreless. Alec Manoah is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Drilled to the left side. Bichette gathers it in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting seven.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Danny Santana comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Marwin Gonzalez will be next. And the count will be full. Vasquez, the runner at second with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Simeon. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting ninth.
So a man at third here with two gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Teoscar.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Three and 0 now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's Randall Grichuk. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Randall.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Batting 7.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 11 home runs and 32 driven in. Swung on and missed. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Still only 1 out in the inning. Down and away, ball 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, and that's the second out. Digging in next, Santiago Espinal. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jays strike for a couple. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jairo Munoz. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Rafael Devers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Marcus Simeon waits on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in is Marcus Simeon, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he can do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that's the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-2 home. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. One left for Toronto. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Hunter Renfro. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So 1 down, no one aboard. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Danny Santana is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now another 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on the way. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike two. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
This one's outside, quite a bit off that time. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready now is Lourdes Gurriel, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Danny Jansen is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Gonzalez is there. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Marwin Gonzalez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind.
Ouch, that one hit him. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. From the belt, the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike. Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First delivery to him. Jairo Munoz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking beaten.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Rafael Devers is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. So 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right back to him on the mound. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Boston strands a couple. They're down 2. Now the first pitch. Santiago Espinal is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now here's the first offering. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus.
So now to the plate, Marcus Simeon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. The bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. pitches high, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second. First offering.
Leading off
this, he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Hunter Renfro started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now
in now Christian Vasquez. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. No balls and a strike to count. Hard ground ball to third. Speared on the dive. To second for 1. Not in time.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So stepping in is Marwin Gonzalez, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-1 to count. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And they take the lead as this is in for a base hit. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to... And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Outside, 3-0 now. Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty, 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Gonzalez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 11.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. This one's down to third. Devers has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next out, Oscar Hernandez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now here's the first offering. Swing hard liner to left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving stop to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to Schwarber. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rendell Gritchick stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one.
Rendell.
Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel, singled in his last at-bat.
Lourdes.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Late that time for a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. High down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope. Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on the way. Hunter Renfro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Vasquez.
And now in the box, Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder.
From the stretch, Danny Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Again, a 1-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down. Garrett Whitlock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72.
Into the box, Santiago Espinal. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Munoz onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Here's George Springer. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Marcus Simeon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Springer leads off second with 1 gun in the inning. Not close. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Now the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Devers fields it cleanly. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. Jordan Romano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Marwin Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here. Pumped up and looks the part.
Bogaerts takes off. He swings and misses. Throw down. And Jansen's got his man at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Matt Barnes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Look like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with the 2-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
And he fouls this one off. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Now at the plate is Rendell Grichuk. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck.